It's that time again. The time when we make that tier list for you guys. This is all opinionated. Please don't be mad at me. And not all of this is in any order. But let's just go ahead and start it off since Eins is the first one. Eins goes where?
Yeah, he goes to the tippity top.
Yeah. Now, Eins, it's going to start off. Eins is really good. Eins is exceptionally amazing with unique. Other than that, Eins is really good. Okay? Easy. Aizen? Can he fall down here, you think?
Yeah, he's not really that good anymore.
You
like
only bring him for infinite runs. It's just too expensive, not enough damage. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think so. Albedo. Must bring ground physical. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. You guys saw unique Albedo showcase. She's pretty insane. Asuna. Is she magic?
Asuna.
She's like magic rose, I think.
Is she magic?
I'm pretty sure she is. I'm like 97% certain she's magic. Either way, Asuna's
She
a
is.
must-bring unit. Okay, she's one of the strongest still. Avdol, also a ground must-bring magic unit. He's actually probably better than her, isn't he?
You said.
Avdol and Asuna.
I think Asuna is a little bit better.
Asuna does more damage, but he's fire, so he'll help against ice enemies. It's weird. You can place him there. Our support category. Oh, I need to make the utility category, don't I?
Oh yeah.
Let's sort down. Let's add a row above support, and this row is utility. Utility is like bleed, and we'll even call like time stop and slow. We'll put that all onto there, maybe, right? No, we'll put the Irwins and Amelia there, for example. So, like, Irwin will go under utility, and, like, Bulma will go under utility. Right, Greed will go under utility. We got Brooke, though, who is a support unit. That's basically it. Charm is a support unit. Daki. Good unit. Good bleed. Definitely better than Greed. Goes under the utility category. Deku. I think He still out damages them.
Yeah, he's still pretty strong. He's not used as often, but he's still pretty strong.
Yeah, he has like a lane attack, so he's good. This update really wasn't physical heavy, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave him as like the worst. We're gonna put him down here. You'll see why. You'll see why we'll put him down there. Demiurge. Shockingly really good for what he does. You know?
Yeah, I didn't expect him to be hybrid.
He's hybrid. And he's magic. Right? No, physical.
He's physical.
Yeah. He's actually one of the strongest magic, or the strongest physical hybrid units in the game. Believe it or not. Kinda weirdly strong. Not like fully OE strong, though, but still really strong. Chainsaw, would he go above Greed? Not really, right?
No.
Yeah, not really. But either way, these aren't really in any specific order, guys. So don't look at them and be like, oh, it's out of order. Dio is gonna go in the support category. I'll put him at the top of the support category, just for infinite runners. Amelia, better than Dio, though. You guys are like, what? Amelia's better than Dio? Yeah, as a support unit, Amelia's better than Dio. Endeavor. Right there. Pretty standard spot for Endeavor. Yeah, right? I think
Yeah, I feel like
fallen.
Yeah, him and Itachi have both like just fallen out a bit.
Yeah, we're not using the fire method as much anymore as we used to. Now we're onto the bleed method. Evil Eye, new magic unit. This one's tough. Because Evil Eye does a lot of damage. As a ground magic strictly unit, she's above Asuna, isn't she?
Evil Eye is under.
Oh, she's still under Asuna?
Yeah.
Interesting. And she has a really long SPA too. I actually don't like Evil Eye, but if you got an Evil Eye, congrats. You'll probably use her to make yourself an Aizen. Pretty straightforward. Flamingo, yeah, definitely. One of the highest DPMs in the game still. Golden Frieza. because we made the list like this, I don't remember who else is on the list currently, but we got Golden Frieza and Metal Knight, right? Are they still... Yeah, they still are the must-brings, aren't they? You must have one of them if you're playing AA. But do you think that, like, Haradel can replace them?
I mean, the issue is we just got like so many different. Haradel's near the top of the hill units, but I think Nombra is currently at the top. So I guess yeah.
Yeah. So I think Haradel will go here under the magic. This is really tough to put Metal Knight and Frieza down here. Because you need them. No matter what, you need an air hitter, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like this, so people are a little bit less upset. Because a lot of people like the multi-hit from Metal Knight. Fujitora still goes up there for an air hybrid physical. I think Demiurge is actually just as strong as Fuji, if I'm not mistaken. But Demi is also fire type, except Fuji is strictly a hill. So like Demiurge becomes hybrid on his last upgrade, which is good. Fujitora is just a hill unit, so we'll go right there. Gojo, is that a support? That a support? Yeah, okay. Gojo support right there behind Dio. Griffin, is like, does there even need to be like a debate for Guts and Griffith here?
Yeah, no, there's like no debate.
Griffin, definitely better than Eins. Guts, definitely better than Doflamingo. There's just no debate there. Sorry, not Doflamingo, definitely better than Demiurge, because they both become hybrids, and they both hit airs, and they're both the best in their category still. Eins is only better than Griffith with Unique. Is that wrong?
Yeah, no, I think that's valid.
Yeah. Griffith can still become a support without Unique. Eins is only better than Griffith with Unique. Gyutaro Moon. Last time I had him up here in Unless Bring Ground Physical, I think I can move him down the list to a good physical. And then Meliodas can go up to that list. It's just, they're all like the same. Their damage is all the same. There really isn't any use for Meliodas and Gyutaro, honestly. So, Meliodas and Gyutaro. So they're both kind of just eh. Should I knock them down, actually? They're both down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
you don't see him used that often.
Because Heathcliff is stronger than all of them. Heathcliff is stronger, and so is Kirito Duel. Kirito Duel is just an amazing ground physical unit. And then, same thing with Clay. So, like, all the... What's it called? All the Sword Art Online units are still really good, still really relevant, still fairly decent units to have. Honru Time Stop is a physical hybrid, definitely behind Guts, but pretty close to Guts because she has an ability. I forgot what Isagi is. Is he magic?
I'm pretty sure he's not. He is. I can't even find him. He's so low on that.
Isago, yeah, he's like 73 on DPM or something like that. So he's not that amazing. He's
physical.
Yeah. He's not that amazing. I only put him on the list because he's new. Other than that, I really wouldn't have him. I think Boosted Gear is actually stronger than Isagi, especially since Boosted Gear has like a large cone and like literally nearly 100 range with like sniper. It's pretty insane. Julius is a support unit, can go right back there. Same thing with Lelouch. Lelouch being a little bit better than Julius. We got Kenshi, another physical unit. I don't think Kenshi's stronger than Meliodas and them still. It's still just a new unit from leaderboards that I just wanted to put on the list so you guys can see it. Minato is magic though, right? Either way, he's not good. He's good, but he's not like amazing. So either way, he's not going to be in Lust Ring. He is magic. Kisame. I really like Kisame. He's physical and he's ground. Kisame is better than Kirito, isn't he?
Kisame is better than Kirito. No, he's not.
He's not? No,
he is not.
Close though?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not that close.
Really?
Yeah, there's like a million DPM difference.
Huh. So do I put Kisame down here? So we don't clutter the top too much?
Yeah, I feel like putting Kisame lower.
Okay. Kyoka definitely does a lot of damage, though, I was noticing. Kyoka's still like, our tier lists are always changing because we're finding out new things about units. Kyoka's like a top 30 unit, I think, in terms of just raw damage.
Yeah, she puts up a lot of numbers.
Law, I'm going to put Law ahead of Doflamingo because I would use Law more than I would use Doflamingo. Leafy being a utility unit, we'll put it right there. We'll put our Wendy buff right there as well above Leafy. We'll go ahead and get Luffy gear for Hybrid physical air unit. Good. I honestly am going to put Honru above Luffy just for her time stop ability. Madoka's a good magic unit. Mami, if we didn't have so many units already, I would put Mami higher because her damage is decent, but she's still going to go there. We got our, what's his name from JJK? Megumi. Good support unit. Actually, he goes into the utility, doesn't he? Yeah, he goes into the utility just because he helps with the buffing damage. He goes down here, actually. Same thing with Merlin. Merlin goes up here, though. Nami Thief, another utility unit. I don't like how he's like mythical in last. Anyways, Nardera, possibly the best.
Is better than Metal Knight.
Exactly.
I'm like 90% sure.
Yeah, possibly the best air hybrid magic unit that's strictly like hill. Better than Howardell. Barely. It's just her SPA is decent and her damage. Even with Sniper, I think her damage was like 170,000 or something like that. So really decent unit. Kind of Metal Knight's really good because he does multi-hit. You know what I mean? But it's either one or the other. If you have Metal Knight, if you have Harada or Nardura or Haradel, they're all good units to have for Hill. Personally, my Metal Knight's unique, so I'm going to use my unique Metal Knight. But yeah, good units right there for air hybrid magic. Oshi Idol. I kept forgetting to put Oshi Idol on the list, so I finally got Oshi back on the list. Perona, good slow. Not the best, not the worst. Poseidon.
He's up there.
Is he behind Homer or ahead of Homer?
I mean, it depends on one way you view. I'm pretty sure he outdamages Homura, but her utility is
more useful.
Yeah.
I'll leave him ahead of Homer just in terms of like damage wise, but yeah, we'll leave it like that. Power actually is a utility unit for your lead units. One unit that is going to go into the utility category as well is this new Shaltier unit. If you guys have noticed all the tournaments, they've all relied basically on bleeding units and full AoE. Well, Shaltier does what exactly?
Same thing as Power, but more damage.
More damage is a big thing. So Power really was only hitting like for 30,000, I think. Shaltier maxed out hits for over 100k. That's a lot more damage, especially on a short map that's going to end really quickly, and you want to just get a ton of damage out really, really fast. And also, like an infinite run, you want to do more damage, right? So you'll bring Shaltier over Power. Pride. Is that a safe bet right there?
I think that's valid.
Yeah. Yeah. Really, Pride is for infinite modes or long modes, and Pride without unique is really only useful in infinite runs, technically. He's just getting out damage nowadays. It's been, what, 5 months since Pride's come out, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah.
That's crazy to think about.
It's maybe even been 6 months. It's been a very long time since Pride's come out. Because they only update once a month nowadays anyway. So, Poochie Heaven, utility. I mean, I think Shaltier and Power as utility units are better than Poochie.
Whoa.
Wouldn't
Poochie be support?
He's support. I'm sorry, you're right. He'll go there. Better.
Yeah.
Behind
I was second guessing myself. I was like, wait.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yes, Poochie is support. You know what I'm noticing? Oh, I was gonna say the god wasn't on the list for a second. Usopp, true damage. I'm gonna put Shigaraki up there as well because you guys were confused why this was called an Usopp category. It was just basically true damage, and Usopp really is the best
GOAT
in the game still. Yeah. The only one that kind of compares now is Eins, but still Usopp on placement, hitting airs, and doesn't have to worry about physical resistance or anything like that. Amazing. Roger, just a ground unit. The best ground unit. There's no denying that. Kind of shoes hybrid, but who am I to decide who gets to make how the units are, right?
Literally.
Yeah. Sabo, we got a lot of ground physical units already. I think Sabo can go down here.
Yeah,
does a lot of
he's
damage.
decent burn, but yeah.
We'll put Sayako up there ahead of Kyoka just because she's still good. She's a 5 placement. It's just that you want to get other units before Sayako. Like if you get Albedo, you have a really good ground unit. Basically, when I play the game, I want to get units that are hybrid more often than not because then they can kill the flying guys as well. Sengoku,
he's
still
dude, I
up
forget
here.
he exists.
Yeah, I don't even have him. He's still up here. He does a lot of damage. I'll put him here just so people don't get upset. But yeah, I don't use him. Same thing with Skull Knight. I never got Skull Knight. I think you still can get Skull Knight, right? His event was new, so yeah, you can probably still get Skull Knight.
Can.
He does a lot of damage as well. I think he's ahead of Kirito in terms of damage, if I'm not mistaken.
Skull Knight's above. No, he's lower.
He does less damage than Kirito?
Yeah, a bit less. Like it's pretty minor. Yeah.
So I'll put him there? Because Heathcliff also does more damage than Kirito, from what I remember.
Kirito does a bit more than Heathcliff. Heathcliff and Skull Knight are literally like neck and neck. But Heathcliff would be better because he's cheaper.
And he's Cone. Anyways, There it is. Smoka Hunter is literally just on this list once. Is he magic, actually? I think he's magic. I'm honestly going to put him ahead of Madoka. Yeah.
Smoker is physical.
Oh, he's physical? Anyways, he's going to go down here. Does a lot of damage, actually, guys. 140,000 damage every 12 seconds, which is great. Lots of damage. But better units exist than him. Stain. Ethereal got Stain.
My baby.
And he's so happy, and I am happy for him, because his Stain is also unique, and he goes ahead of Albedo.
He's just nuts.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't he?
Oh, he's hype.
Wouldn't he be no? Wouldn't he be utility?
Yeah.
Because like his damage is good. It's really good, but like his ability is where like he really like shines.
Like that then?
Yeah. Okay. I don't think anybody would complain about that. Like he does solid damage, and his ability makes like Guts looks like stupid good.
Yeah, because Guts is gonna bleed. Stain gets to use his ability every like 15 to 18 seconds, so that's a lot of damage. You know what I mean? Now, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, Tengen got a flashiness. I still like him over Pride. I definitely still think pretty soon these units are gonna fall out of this list. Actually, Demiurge does more damage than them, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And Fuji, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know about that one.
Because Fuji does a ton of damage. It's like 190,000 every 8-9 seconds. Doesn't he?
No, Fujitora's base damage is like 150 every 11 seconds.
Oh, okay. I mean, do I put Demiurge on top of Tengen and Pride though?
I would put him above Pride, but under Tengen because Tengen's fully OE with crit.
Yeah. Pride has more range. That's what makes him really good. But Pride still takes 15 rounds. Guys, this isn't in necessarily any order. I'm trying to technically make it into an order, but it's just a general idea of which units you should have on your team. Finally, Yoshina, Spirit, support unit. I definitely use Yoshina less than I would use like a Kirito or Kisuke. So, there. Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah?
I think that's fine.
I think this is a pretty fair tier list to look at. First and foremost, you're gonna look at all these, the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want the first unit from all 6. You want a Stain, you want an Usopp, you want a Guts, you want a Roger, if you can, you want a Griffin, and you want a Law, right?
Yeah.
Eins exists, and he's the new unit that everybody wants to know about. Mustang Air Hydrant Magic Eins. Do I need to get him first? The answer to that is... What's the answer to that?
Oh. I don't think so. Because
Exactly.
he only really shines with Unique. Like, Unique, he's the best unit in the game. Like, he's
Hands
nuts.
down. Because you think about Julius. Julius is a 1 placement, right?
Yep.
Eins is a 1 placement. If you give Eins Unique, his placement from spawn goes from 60,000 to 240,000 damage on stun.
And 1 mil summon off rip.
And after he kills 50 enemies, 1 mil summon. He's insane. Eins is insane. With Unique.
With Unique.
That is why Griffin goes above Eins. Griffin, guys, if you wanted to, you can make 3 damage Griffins. They outdamage Eins by a long shot, you know? Are they going to take longer to get than Eins will? Yeah. But technically, they'll outdamage Eins. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, a lot of you guys can be upset with this. Eins evoed without Unique is good as a single unit. Not good. Amazing as a single unit. But with Unique, he's unstoppable. Like, if there was a tier list right here for Eins would be like up here in the top left corner. Just because all of you guys are joining into the video right now and you're gonna see this tier list, I'm gonna put Eins right here. You know, I told you nothing really is in any specific order, but yeah, I'll put Eins right there just to make people happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just worked so hard for Eins. You're telling me I shouldn't go for him? No, I'm telling you go for him. Just don't go for him immediately if you don't have Griffin, if you don't have Guts, if you don't have Irwin, if you don't have...
Or you don't have rolls.
Rolls, exactly. Unique. Eins is amazing. Eins is amazing in general. All right, that's it. I'm going to stop talking about Eins because Eins is going to start triggering me. I hope you guys like this. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, turn notifications on, and I'll see you guys later. Reese's Pieces, say it with me. Bye.
Bye.